It feels like summer transfer window. Hello all, MikeRo here and welcome to Season 2 of the FM19 Southampton save. And of course, where else could we possibly start than with transfers? It's been an immensely busy summer. I spent a lot of hours poring over it and I'm relatively happy with how we've done. There have been 9 outings and I'm going to start with the biggest one. Mohamed Elyounoussi is gone. He is now at Newcastle. A decent player. He played quite well for us, but ultimately not really what I was looking for out on the wing. Not enough pace, not enough good crossing. I want to play wingers, proper wingers, and he was more of an advanced playmaker and couldn't really suit there. And you can tell 21 appearances, 4 goals. It wasn't great. An average rating of 6.7. It isn't going to pull up any trees. Only 2 assists in that time as well. It just tells you all you need to know. And this one was a bit of a surprise. Nathan Redmond is now at Stoke. He has that explosive pace that I'm really after. Decent crossing, decent dribbling. But again, ultimately, another player that sort of underperformed. I looked at it last year. 5 goals and 1 assist. 6.64 rating there overall. A bit too hit and miss for me. Another guy who didn't really get a crack through it, Sofiane Boufal. He has now moved to Leicester City, who will be playing in our first game of the season today. Obviously never played for us, but I look at him and he is decent, but for the value we were getting, which is £15 million, I don't think it was a bad sale. He didn't play brilliantly at Vigo last year either. You can see that 4 goals, 2 assists, 6.75. I need attacking wingers that are going to provide us with goals. Speaking of goals, or lack thereof, Charlie Austin has now moved to Wolves. As you can tell, last year 6.55, 2 goals, 1 assist in 16 appearances. Not exactly brilliant. We basically got rid of all the deadwood for the team, so now it's time to welcome the new ins. We'll start with the cheapest. Diego Gonzalez has joined the club from Malaga. A pretty decent player. 2.5 current star ability at the moment. 3.5 going forward. A good backup player that can play anywhere along the defence and also as a defensive mid. So it's more about utility. We're going to be going on a few more fronts this year, I think. I want to win a cup competition if possible. So we're going to need to have a very strong squad. And I think he adds to that. He's also quite young, only 24 years of age. So he's only going to get better. And now this one I'm quite excited about. He may only be 2-star ability right now, but Robert, a young 18-year-old Spanish winger, mainly on the right-hand side. Potential ability of 4 stars and above. 20 determination. Excited me greatly when he came in. Already going up in stats. His physicals are pretty decent for a kid his age. He's also 5'10", so he's not exactly a small winger. He's relatively tall for what you would deem as an out-and-out wide player. Got a good crossing, good dribbling. He looks very technical. Flair is probably not as great as it could be at 10, but at the end of the day, he's there to get down the line and whip balls in. Oi, oi. And Robert may actually only be playing a little bit part of the season, or maybe even out on loan, because David Neres, who's now got the number 7 shirt at Southampton, signed from Ajax for £12 million. I am very excited. Dribbling 17, flair 17, automatically stand out. Good acceleration of 15, a pace of 14, agility is quite high, finishing 11, first touch of 15, left-footed so he can cut in on the inside, almost like a lesser Mo Salah. He's 22 years old. Apparently he's reached his potential. I don't believe that for a second. I think he's only going to get better. Very, very excited. We've been raiding Ajax. As you can tell, Hakim Ziyech, probably one of their best player by a mile. Signed for £15 million, which I thought was really good value. 3.5 star ability at the moment, 4 star. But look at this in the middle. I said we needed more attacking flair. We needed someone that's going to open up defences. This boy could be the man. First touch, free kick taking, passing, technique, off the ball, vision, all 16. Anticipation of 17, flair of 17. Balance and agility very decent. Physically still very good. Technically very good. Mentally very good. This lad has got it all. But he is not the only attacking midfielder to join Southampton. Oh, hello Ross Barkley. Yes, we have signed in Super Ross and only signed him for £18.75 million for an English player who's got all the potential in the world but never really achieved it. Still only 25. Mentals could do a little bit of work, but technically and physically this boy has got absolutely everything and I am absolutely buzzing to get him into the team. We look so much more well stocked now in that attacking midfielder position. Spicy! It's not all about the attack though. Welcome Karol Linetti. Yeah, look at this. Another box-to-box midfielder to help share the burden on Mario Lemina, who obviously gets very tired quite quickly on this game because I play him every minute of every game. Linetti, we signed him in from Sampdoria for I believe it was £24 million. £19.5 million, not bad. Oh, actually, I did better than I thought. Determination 16, positioning 16, teamwork 17, work rate 17, stamina of 18. Very exciting. Technically, not the best player that we got. He'll be there to shimmy along and do us a favour, get the ball. Still only 24 years old, so he's got a bit more potential left in him. Physically, very good, but mentally is, I think, where he excels. Nothing below a 10, which, let's face it, is just exciting. And the final signing in a position we really did need to sort out, which was as a centre back. I give you Chris Smalling. Don't at me. We got him for, what was it, 21 million, I think it was? Yeah, 21 million pounds. Physically, I mean, come on, he's pretty decent, let's be fair. 6'4" as well. Heading's very good at 17, marking 15, tackling 16, positioning 17, anticipation 16. He's brilliant. Okay, let's not get around it. He could be excellent. He's still 29. So he's in his prime years. I've signed someone that's not really that much of a youngster, but someone that's going to give us a little bit of an added boost, and hopefully a little more at the back than we did last season. He's obviously got experience of winning stuff with United. How could it possibly go wrong? So there you have it, a clear and utter breakdown of what we've had. Other notable absentees, actually, Josh Sims we sold, Jordi Classy went, Alex McCarthy went on loan to Reading for a year, and then we've loaned out a load of the youngsters. A total outlay of £110 million, a total in of £83 million, but with the board taking some of those finances because we are in not a great financial state. So that we're starting with Leicester. I think it's only fair that we just obviously say that thoughts and condolences are with the family and relatives and friends of those that lost their lives in the tragic helicopter disaster. It's just so sad to see. You don't see this sort of thing happen very often, and let's hope it doesn't happen again. All I can say is that I'm sorry, but thoughts and prayers are with you. Rest in peace. So we have got Leicester first up. Then we've got Tottenham, Chelsea and City to round out the rest of the opening four fixtures. Aston Villa away and then United at home. And then Liverpool 2 games after that. So we play the top 6 within our first 8 games of the season. It's not going to be easy. So we really need to start off with a win against Leicester, if we're honest. So the other big news is that our newly appointed captain, James Ward-Prowse, and me are not seeing eye to eye at the moment because he wanted to leave for a bigger club during the transfer window. No one actually came in with a bid for him, but as you can tell, he is unhappy and wants to move to a bigger club. I'm going to try and make the most out of him while he is still here because I do think we can get a lot of money for him, but we might as well make the most of him while he's still on the books. And he will be playing today. It's also worth noting that Dominic Solanke is also back on loan this year, but he's always going to be in our team if we can get him. Right, so slightly different change of formation this year when we're at home. I'm going to go for the 4-2-3-1 wide. We've kind of got the players to play with it now. Angus Gunn retains his place in goal. Matthew Targett is left back today because Kieran Tierney is carrying a little bit of a fitness doubt. Kanate and Chris Smalling, who I'm hoping will be our 2 defenders, central defenders going forward this season, are at the back. Then you've got Cedric at right back. Linetti is playing as the ball-winning midfielder today, and James Ward-Prowse is in alongside him. David Neres is on the left. Ross Buckley is in the middle as our attacking midfielder, and then you've got Ziyech on the right, with Kasper Dolberg leading the line up front. Plenty of attacking potential. Let's see what we can do. I am buzzing. Let's start out with a 4-4-2, very, very deep lying as well. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Get out there and show me why. Do the old faith talk. I think this season I'm looking to really get into the Europa League spots, which means finishing in the top 7. That has to be the plan. And hopefully we'll be able to achieve that. I think we've got a lot of players in here. We've got like kind of a lot of ex-top 4 players and big 6 players like Barkley, like Smalling. And even like we've got some some Champions League caliber players in Ziyech and Neres and Dolberg. So we have got a really, really good looking team now, and we're dominating the early proceedings here with 75% possession to Leicester's 25. It's a very decent start, but a goal would be appreciated. Well, it's good to see some things never change. It's 0-0 at half time. Gonna say so, I'm not happy with your performance. What can we do to change this up? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take James Ward-Prowse off because he's been gash, and bring on Linetti and have Lamina playing as the ball-winning midfielder. Lamina tends to make stuff happen. Bit disappointed that we haven't seen a lot of Ross or any of the other kind of like new signings. That's not a good ball from Linetti. The first time I see him on camera, and he's absolutely just giving the ball away. A highlight. Kanate chips the ball into Barkley in the midfield, and he turns and spins and runs at the Leicester defence. Barkley back to Cedric. That's nicely worked. Linetti, good ball to Lamina. Lamina into Dolberg in the tight space. Doesn't do much. Lamina That's a really poor ball, and Leicester could be on the counter if we don't get hold of Vardy. To St.Mary, he's good at holding the ball up. Oh no, don't do this to me. Don't be a counter-attacking bollocks goal, please. Ricardo to Ndidi, his heads over the bar. Only highlight we've seen, and it was for Leicester, even though we have dominated the game. I love it. The game looks like it's opening up a bit now. His target throws into David Neres. That's not great from Neres, but he's won the ball back. I like that. Lanetti to Ross. Ross Barkley. Yeah, hits it straight at Schmeichel. Better though, creating chances. Right, okay, I've not really got enough players involved, so what we're going to do is we're going to go a bit weird here. So I'm going to take Lanetti off because he's not been great, and I'm going to bring on Lazar Markovic. And I'm actually going to go. This is a very strange formation, I appreciate. What we're going to do is we're going to go like this. So it's a bit OTT. It's 4-5-1 wide, but it's very, very, very wide and very high. Just hoping if I put enough bodies in there, we'll be alright. And there's a highlight straight away, so I'm hoping I haven't effed this up. Great header by Chris Smalling to find Ziyech. And I've moved him into a more central position because I think he can make it tick over a bit more. Cedric picks it up nicely, whips a ball in. Markovic, back post. Oh, Lazar Markovic, could you imagine? 30 seconds into his Southampton debut and he scores. Oh, scenes. Danny Ings is coming on. I feel like we need to win this first game. We need to win this first game. So Cedric is dropping into a centre defender role. I know it's a bit strange, but we're going for a very, very offensive formation right now. A 3-1-4-2. I can't have signed all this attacking talent and still not score. Corner, Ziyech whips it in. Poor ball in. Dolberg back to Ziyech. Ziyech back to Dolberg. Kasper back to Ziyech. Ziyech darts inside, tries to bend it in the far corner. Unlucky, but not good enough. Time is ticking away. There's only 3 minutes left. Come on. 4 minutes of added on time. A highlight is here. Gunn plays it out to Cedric. They're pressing really high. Ingsy needs to win that. He hasn't. Lamina does pick up the ball nicely. Now, is there going to be a chance for us? David Neres. Come on, mate. Neres. Good ball into Lamina. A bit of space for him to operate. He looks for Dolberg. Lamina's been brilliant since he's come on. He's absolutely mopped up everything. Markovic runs into mid. Oh, Lazar. I don't want to say he's a flop already, but you can't be doing that. More chances. It's a mental end to the game, even though there haven't been any goals. Oh, Neres. Yeah, good ball to Lamina. Make it happen, mate. Ingsy over the top, looking for Dolberg. Not a great ball. Ricardo plays back to Kasper Schmeichel. He hits it long. Oh, no, please, no. I know I've gone for it, but don't punish me. Vardy against Cedric. Vardy whips it in. Oh, you are joking. Chris Smalling's given away a penalty. Honestly, piss off. Vardy. Oh, Angus Gunn saves it. Yes, Angus. Is there a last bit of sting in the tail here? Cedric whips it in. Neres doesn't get it. Dolberg, front post. Ziyech. Markovic. Yes! Oh my god, what a finish. Lazar Markovic. Oh, what an end to the game. Come on. Of all the players. Oh my god, my voice went so high. Of all the players to get the goal. It was absolute carnage. Dolberg missed it. Ziyech, great block there. Markovic absolutely hammers that into the far corner. Come on. What a goal. Oh my days. Hashtag scenes. Come on, ref, blow up. Evans looks long for Slimani. Cedric heads it away. Get in. We start with a win. Oh, Varney missed a pen in the 93rd minute. Markovic wins in the 95th. What a game. First half was absolute trash, but after that, magical. I know we've got a lot of big games coming up now, but we want to be able to progress through the seasons quite quickly. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back in September for the Aston Villa away game and the Man United home game. I don't think we've seen United on camera yet, so this will be quite exciting. And Villa obviously being a newly promoted club, hopefully we can put them in our place, because I can't see us winning any points from these 3 games here. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think of my signings. Any good ones, obviously, other than Lazar Markovic. Forget the fact that Chris Smalling gave away a penalty. Let me know what you think in the comments section. We still got a bit of money to play with in January, around about £10 million, but I think we strengthened the squad really well. I'm quite happy, and when they start to gel and tick together, it should all come up nicely. That was a bit of a delay. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you again for the next episode, stay cool.